You talked about your messaging and you sent me this. I think we might be able to pull it up on the screen.
Yeah.
You sent me this. It's one of my all-time favorite things. The messaging that you shared, spring training 2016.
That's right.
And I always amazed by the messaging of it, but also the artistic nature of it. This baseball, this arrow going through it,
Right.
and so many of these messages. Doing simple better. There it is, right there. And
yep.
Embracing the target. You talk about you were a team that you had so much success in 2015, and there were expectations, and you guys didn't shy away from them, did you?
No, you never do. You should never.
Yeah.
Pressure and expectations are absolute. Those are positive words. Those are words you run toward. You never run away from those words. And when we're talking about a team right now, a team sport, that means something good is attached at the end of this rainbow, man. I want expectations. I want pressure. And if you got that, I believe you're going to bring out the best in these athletes and you as a manager or a coach. Embracing the target, that came from the previous year's winter meetings in San Diego, where the manager gets in front of a gaggle of reporters and they start throwing stuff at you, right? So 2015, we go to the CS against the Mets. Nobody expected that, right? And all of a sudden in 16, we are favored to win the World Series. Haven't done in 108 years. So I'm getting all these questions. And I just blurted out. I said, listen, we just have to embrace the target, man. It's, again, expectations, pressure. We want that. We want it coming towards us. And then be right there also, the process is fearless. If you stick with your process, there's no reason to get uptight. That's the anchor.
Yeah, no
the process is the anchor. And when you do that, I think you stand a better chance to be able to breathe in the moment. And then I've just already said, reduce. That's on there also. And I think I have something underneath there from Coach Bill Walsh underneath there. And I can't read it right now, but it's on the bottom line. I can't remember specifically what it said, but I love that too. So this is all mine. I did that on my iPad. That was my iPad. And I wanted, again, a way that's opening day. This is spring training, first day of spring training. And I like bullet points when I talk as opposed to things written out. And so I just put my bullet points and then I would just run with each one of those in my opening address to the team. And then there you have it. I put it on the back of a T-shirt eventually.
Yeah. The Walsh line is when you're not listening, ask good questions.
Yes. I love that. That is so good. That is so good. He was outstanding.
There's so much wisdom in this. And again, you gave it to me when I was the head coach of the Cowboys. And, I learned so much from you and our conversations. And, because there's so much scrutiny on the Chicago Cubs. There's so much scrutiny on the Dallas Cowboys and the world we live in. And I kind of felt the same way as you did. Lean into the process, keep it simple, focus on us, all those kinds of things. And, ever since we're this high, we wanted to do this. So when you're in these situations, don't run away from it. Like you said, run to it and embrace it. It's awesome.
Absolutely. The line I've often used is I wanted to do this since I was 6 years of age, right? So then why am I going to cower from this? Why am I going to get upset or start talking about the word pressure, come on, man. That's ever since we were kids, we've been all about this. We just didn't recognize it as much. I don't think that, like whether you're playing midget football or high school football, college, I never felt pressure. I just felt an exhilaration or excitement to perform or play, like when's our next game? And the same thing in all the different levels of baseball I never felt pressure. And along the way, and I'm sure you're the same way, your teams won a lot, whether it was a midget football, high school football, college, whatever, your teams won a lot. And the same thing happened in baseball. And there's a reason for that. I mean, a lot of that is just your dedication. And I think the methods that you employ on a daily basis that can be repeated. And a big part of that is competing. Nobody talks about competing. Just compete. Chris Bryant, KB, get in the hall before on deck for his at bat. And he might be struggling a little bit. And he would always talk to me. And I'd say, KB, listen, just do me one favor, just one favor. When you go up there, just do one thing for me. Just compete. Just try to beat him. This guy's trying to beat you. Take food out of your mouth. Money away from your kids and your family. Just compete and just go out there and beat them. Your job is to just go beat them in this at bat. That's it. So if you, again, reduce. No, it's not about all these different thoughts. What's he going to throw? Where's he going to throw it? What's my hands? Where's my feet? Where's my head? That is for another time. When you get in the
Yeah.
batter's box and the pitcher's out there, you're under center and you're looking over your defense. It's about competing right now.
Yeah, yeah. I always think about, Bull Durham and Crash Davis getting in
Tremendous.
the batter's box. Yeah, the wheels are
Right,
spinning. He
right.
calls timeout. Okay, no, hey,
Shut up, right?
yeah, shut up. That's
That's a
exactly
great
right.
analogy. Great
Yeah,
analogy, man.
it's
That's
good
awesome.
stuff.